gonna go change.
Oh my gosh.
Into something
not matching.
Not matching.
She's back.
I'm back.
She's alright.
I recently hit 100 subscribers. We're gonna do an engagement Q&A in celebration of that, and we tweeted out, didn't get much of a response, so I just looked out and watched some other videos and other questions that people were being asked. So first question is, what are you most excited about for married life?
So there's a fun story where in the Bible it talks about how Jesus loved the church, and it gives us a great responsibility as men and just as a couple really to exercise how to love your wife as Jesus loved the church. And so in a marriage, it's about covenant. It's not just about, oh, she's my wife and I get to spend the rest of my life with her. It's how do I love her as Christ loved the church. So I'm really excited to express my love as Christ did for the church to Denae, because the biggest thing we want to do is honor the word and honor the Lord in everything that we do.
I'm really excited about living life and like traveling with you and being able to go through life together, because like paying bills and like living together, like I think it's gonna be really fun. And doing ministry together, figuring out what we're gonna do together as a couple. This question is, what is the theme of your wedding? So we are getting married in the fall, and so I really wanted to do like sage green, but then I was like, nah, that's too close to mint, and I couldn't find bridesmaid dresses that were like the right shade of green. And so I was just on Pinterest, of course, and I found like mauve themed, and so I'll put a picture of what that looks like right on top of Matt's face, so you can see like the color scheme we're going with. It's like ivory green. We're still gonna do like real sage green, like eucalyptus and just lots of flowers and greenery and stuff. So where are you honeymooning?
We are going to the Western Caribbean. We decided to do a cruise, and it'd be a week-long cruise. It's just awesome because it just gives us time to relax and just to be with each other and not have to worry about planning everything out.
Question, how soon do you want to have kids after you're married? I want to wait. I'm more about waiting because Matt's going to be 28 by the time we get married. Well, I'll be 22 by the time we get married. Yes, he has a heart for it, and so he's eager, but we came to a compromise, probably about 2 to 3 years. We want to enjoy each other and enjoy our marriage before jumping into having a family. Do you think life will be a lot different after you get married? I think it will be. Like I said earlier, we're gonna have to learn how to pay bills together. I think it's gonna be different living with a guy. Yeah, and vice versa, because we've been living with roommates. He grew up with only brothers. I grew up with only sisters, and so it's gonna be really weird living with like someone of the opposite sex.
I think it's just lifestyles and the blending of lifestyles. And I know Denae, and I absolutely honor and cherish this, but she has a more of a healthier lifestyle and a more, I guess you could say disciplined. She had a more disciplined lifestyle.
The camera stopped recording because my storage was full. Are you going to film your wedding and put it on YouTube?
What does the smile tell you?
But we are having some of our friends, the same people that filmed the proposal, they're going to be filming our wedding, and then Matt's going to do all the editing. I want to have it forever, you know? A picture's one thing, but when you watch a video, you're like reliving it all over again. Yep. What is the hardest thing about wedding planning? The hardest thing is probably having to balance it with work and with everything else that I'm already doing. But Matt has been so helpful, and he's like, I feel like I see other couples and the guy's just like not involved at all, and it's just like the bride and her mom or whatever, and so I'm super thankful because he's like helping me and doing things that he doesn't need to do, but because he knows that how much like I already have on my plate, he's been super helpful. So we have all the big stuff already picked out, like the venue, the kind of food, our bridal party, wedding website, save the dates, like all the really big stuff already booked and taken care of. It's just like the little details like decorations, smaller rentals like for chairs and things like that. Will you be writing your own vows? I think we will, but only to share like with each other privately later on. During the ceremony, we're going to be just doing traditional wedding vows. So, next question, is it any different, do you feel any different being engaged as opposed to just dating?
It is different because the responsibility and the demeanor has changed. The mindset has changed. The intent of not just like, oh hey, where do you want to go eat? It's, you know, Denae has a part of her that's like, no, I want you to make decisions since you're the head of the house, or you're going to be the head of the house. And so there's different things of that nature, because for me it's like I'm pretty chill when it comes to making decisions, but there's like it's not just a you're my girlfriend or I'm your boyfriend kind of thing to make you happy in the moment. This is a much bigger deal because you're going to be spending the rest of your life together. It's been a growing season for sure, and especially with all the books and stuff that we're reading, it's definitely bringing that world of, man, yeah, this is changing and changing quickly, and it brings you more to a humbled state to say, wow, this is happening, this is real, and it takes a lot of responsibility and a lot of commitment on your side to be willing to accept the change and not say, no, I want to stay independent, I want to just do things on my own.
At first I didn't feel different. I just like looked down and I was like,
what is on my hand?
Like I'm engaged. Like it was really weird because I wasn't expecting it for another like 2 or 3 months.
Right,
and so
now.
it threw me off. You have a wedding planner? No, we don't. And that's okay. We just decided not to go that route. I was like, oh, I'll just do it. I'll just, you know, like I didn't want to have to deal with like doing that, and because of other circumstances in our life, it just wasn't the ideal option for us. What are you nervous about for the future? I'm nervous about, like I said earlier, like having to live with somebody who's different than me, because like we hang out a lot, but it's different like living with somebody. I'm super introverted, and so I really value like my alone time, and so I'm nervous about how that's gonna work out once we're married.
Whenever you face the unknown, you always just tackle that unknown with faith, and when you apply your faith, then you're like, no, like I believe that the Lord's gonna take care of this, and really set up the steps to enjoy that part, but not just that, but also to help you get through those nervous areas of your life.
That's all of our questions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you, Matt, for doing this video with me. And we will see you guys in the next video. If you have more questions, please comment them down below. If you like these kind of videos and you want to see more engagement themed / wedding / marriage / whatever, please comment down below what you want to see on the channel, and be sure to like and subscribe. Again, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.